To talk a little bit about the Wooten report. It is a fascinating report. I think you should all print it off and read it because it goes in great detail about the violations that the BLM officers and FBI agents were involved in. I just want to read some little excerpts from this. He's talking about his overall impression of his investigation, and he says this: I routinely observed, and the investigation revealed a widespread pattern of bad judgment, lack of discipline, incredible bias, unprofessionalism, and misconduct, as well as a likely policy, ethical, and legal violations among senior and supervisory staff at the BLM Office of Law Enforcement and Security. The investigation indicated that these issues amongst law enforcement supervisors in our agency made a mockery of our position of special trust and confidence, portrayed extreme unprofessional bias, adversely affected our agency's mission and likely the trial regarding Cliven Bundy and his alleged co-conspirators, and ignored the letter and intent of the law. The issues I uncovered, in my opinion, also likely put our agency and specific law enforcement supervisors in potential legal, civil, and administrative jeopardy. I was shocked. This is on the very first page of this report. It is shocking to go through this entire thing. And most of our reports that you see, you will have this blacked out of information. They don't want you to know what's in there. Whether it's witnesses testifying to certain pieces of evidence, they block it out so that you can't see it. I'm really discouraged with that, and I hope that we, the American people, will demand to see all of the reports in its entirety. He talks about code of conduct, and he talks about their values, the BLM code of conduct, and he states it briefly in here, and I want to read that to you too, because I believe that this is what we need to go back to, and we need to, as an American people, insist upon these types of character traits within our BLM officers, our FBI officers, our police officers, all of these people that we put in this position of trust. And let me read this to you. The BLM Code of Conduct. It says, faithfully striving to abide by all laws, rules, regulations, and customs governing the performance of duties, potentially violating laws and regulations in a unique position of high public trust and integrity of profession and confidence of the public peers, supervisors, and society in general, knowingly committing acts in the conduct of official business and or in personal life that subjects the Department of Interior to public censure and or adverse criticism, conducting all investigations and law enforcement functions impartially and thoroughly, and reporting the results thereof fully, objectively, and accurately, and potentially using greater force than necessary in accomplishing the mission of the department. He goes on to say that the BLM values to serve with honesty, integrity, accountability, respect, courage, and commitment to make a difference. I haven't seen much of that. I've seen the opposite. I've seen the destruction of evidence, the lying, the targeting of certain individuals for religious beliefs. It's appalling. This report is so important for all of you to read. The BLM guideline principles, it says here, to respect, value, and support our employees, to pursue excellence in business practices, improve accountability to our stakeholders, and deliver better service to our customers. And who are their customers? We, the American people. And we, the American people, are the ones to hold them accountable for how they do not live up to their own code of conduct, how they do not live up to their own value system in which they place upon their employees. Again, I want to thank you for listening to me, and I hope that you will go get the Wooten report and take a look at it. And then let's start holding our elected officials and these people that we put in a place of trust accountable for the things that they do wrong. And I want to thank all of the BLM officers, the FBI officers, the police officers that are good, upstanding men and women who serve us day in and day out. I know you're there. But you too have a responsibility to hold these bad actors accountable, because it's giving you the black eye. And you know what they say about one bad apple. So let's get rid of those bad apples. Thank you.